welcome you all friends. Uh, I have just started some series of lectures which I am very much habitual of making for the betterment of the students and to make their concepts grow robust and stronger. This is in context to the phone calls and the SMSs I have been receiving from the students who are asking that what about the practical part of the education. So I'm telling them that we have almost gone more or the session of this year. Only few months are left now, so it's better you just brace up for the board exams now. They are coming very soon in the next couple of months after. So in order to have some tidbits about the practicals, I'm just starting with one of the most beautiful practicals in the 12th class, and that is chromatography. My dear friends, chromatography is basically an experiment or a technique, you can say, that you perform just to separate the constituent particles of a mixture from each other. So we have some, mixtures which are very small in the amount, but the ingredients in them are quite large in number. So it's not possible to separate the individual ingredients from each other by the conventional techniques that we have with us from the Baba Adam's times. So we do this technique called chromatography. We have so many variants of the technique. We have got paper chromatography. We have got gas chromatography. We have got column chromatography, and we have some other more types. So you have to simply focus on one, that is the paper chromatography. In this technique, we take a piece of paper that is specifically called as Wattmann's paper. Wattmann's paper is used there, and that serves as an adsorbent. Basically, in chromatography, we have got two phases. One is called as the mobile phase, the other is called as the stationary phase. So what we do is we take a small amount of the mixture that is with us, and we put that onto the Wattmann's paper, and then we let the solvent to run through this. We let the solvent to run through this, and that solvent is basically chosen in a very practical way. You have to be very much sure at what solvent you are using. The solvent is used, and that is run through that particular Wattmann's paper in which you have put that spot of the mixture that you want to separate the ingredients of from each other. Solvent is run, and solvent goes up, and with that the components of the mixture also go along. So different components of the mixture have got different affinity with the Wattmann's paper. So some get stuck prior than others, and so on. So all different constituent particles get stuck to the paper at different points, and the job is done by the running solvent. Okay, and then we let it stop after some time, and we dry up the paper, and we see those spots are there. Some are visible, some are not. So in such cases where we have the non-visibility of the particles or the ingredients on the paper, we spray it with some particular chemicals. We call them as spotters or highlighters, or sometimes indicators. So we spot them, and we see that different particles are there stuck at different places. And how can then we identify those particles, that which is which? That is done by their specifications, and that's called as RF factor. And that RF factor is something that I have to basically show, I have to depict on the board, or I have to use a piece of paper. So before the video goes long and it's not then uploadable, I shall talk about that in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.